Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing this morning? I am, mm, huh, I'm not, I'm not gonna say I'm not doing so well. Shoulders is killing me. Back of my neck all the way up is hurting. I got a headache, but the doctor did say because of my shoulders connected to my neck and my head, that it's only logical that when the pain is shooting, it's going to shoot from my neck to my head. So I just took some stuff. I don't know if y'all ever heard of this medicine called BC. It's a powdered medicine. My husband takes it. He gave it to me to take, and so I'm just waiting for it to start working. Um, oh, and then I took this, y'all. Icy hot. Before my husband left to go to work, he put it on my shoulders, all up on my neck. I didn't put it on my head, but I put it up all on my neck, all across the top of my shoulders, and right here to about right here. When I tell you, that stuff is hot. Like right now, I got my fan on blowing right at me because I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's blowing right on me because when I tell you this icy hot is hot. He put it on me the other night because I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't sleep. No matter what way I laid, my shoulders was hurting, and the back of my neck was hurting. My head was hurting. So he got up out of bed and he put it on me. When I tell you, the whole night I tossed and turned because I felt like somebody just put me in a furnace. My whole body was on fire. This stuff was so freaking hot. Now, don't mind, it took away the pain. It took away the pain. I did have some BC with it also, but it took away the pain. But when I tell you the heat that it caused me to have on the back of my neck and my shoulders was ridiculous. I could not, I swear, it felt like somebody just sat me in an oven and just turned the oven on to 400, and I was burning up. I tossed and turned all night. I kept taking the covers off of me. I had my husband turn the fan on, and then the fan just wasn't doing anything. I had him open up the window, so I had the window open and the fan going to try to cool me off. And it's, man, when I told my husband, I said, listen, I can wear it during the day, but trying to get sleep at night with that stuff on me, I can't do it. It's too hot. It's too hot. But it says right here, no mess, pain relief. Feel it working instantly, and they not lying, cause this worked instantly. This is the and it's a roll on. Minty, crazy minty. But I will never do that again before I go to bed. Now, during the day and when I'm up, I can handle it. But trying to get sleep and you're exhausted, you're tired, and with that, no. So anyway, so I'm sitting here right now. I'm paying some bills, and yeah, going to the check cash or whatever, or to the bank to pay your bills is overrated. So I do everything online because what? No. Going to the bank is crazy because you got these long lines, and then you got these tellers that in the middle of them taking care of somebody, they want to get up and go to lunch, or they want to get up and do something else, and then the person is standing there waiting for them to come back, and then you got a long line, about 20 people waiting, and then you only got two tellers, and everybody's going to these two tellers, and these tellers is taking their time. They looking around to see how many people are left that they got to deal with, and in the meantime, you're sitting there like, nah, I can't do this. So it's always good to get an account so you can pay it online, and you ain't got to deal with that. Because I hate going to the bank. My husband hates going to the bank. I hate going to check cash. My husband hates calling. Well, we only go to the check cash if it's like, sometimes it's like if we're paying a credit card or something like that, depending on if the credit card company that we dealing with don't have a website where we can pay online, then we go to check cash. But for the most part, I think I have two credit cards that I have to go inside the check cash to pay. All my other credit cards I pay online. But anyway, oh, so let me show you. I take these every morning. These are like what is this called? This is the Twisted Shot, and it has apple cider vinegar, turmeric, and garlic, lemon, all of this. This here, take it in the morning on an empty stomach, and it kind of like eats up the fat and the sugar in your arteries. I've been doing it since before I had my gastric sleeve. And when they went and checked my arteries, the doctor said that my arteries, I had his exact words, no lie, his exact words were, "You have the arteries of a 13-year-old." That's how clean they are. And he said, "I need to know your secret because he said, at your age, I've never seen anyone at your age with arteries as clean as yours." And he asked me, what do I do? I used to, well, I'm not going to say my husband used to make up our own little, we call it concoction. So we went and got Dr. Zebi's natural cures or whatever. And he said to clean out your arteries, you used turmeric, garlic, apple cider vinegar, ginger, honey, what else? Honey, vinegar, and it has to be apple cider vinegar, and lemon juice, turmeric, garlic, honey, and then you boil it, you strain it, you let it cool, and then you take like a spoonful, a tablespoonful in the morning on an empty stomach. You could chase it with water, but I mean, it's strong as crap, but it needs to be strong, and your stomach needs to be empty so it can work its way through. And then like after a half an hour or so, you can have something to eat, but you got to give it time to work its way through. Now, mind you, when you first take it, it has a strong shock value. Believe me, when it first hits your stomach, you're gonna get the oof. But so I started getting these because it's already made, it's already proportioned. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to guess how much to use or how much to take. I don't have to go in there and boil anything. So I just started buying it. I get it off of Amazon and called ginger shots, or it's called the Twisted Shot. But anyway, I take this every morning on an empty stomach. Whew. But I'm getting ready to take it now, so hold on a minute. And I don't stop. I don't sip and stop. I just drink it all the way through to get it over with. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Ooh, man. Oh, good gracious. Oh, it don't taste that bad. It's just that it's strong. And because it's the first thing you put in your stomach and it's strong, it kind of like it's almost eating you inside out. That's what. But it's good for you, and it cleans up your arteries, helps to prevent cardiovascular disease. It helps to prevent heart attacks, and I've been doing it since 2021. Just before a year before I had my gastric sleeve. No, 2020, because I had my gastric sleeve in 2021, and I started doing this a year before I had my gastric sleeve. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, ugh, good gracious. So I got my water here. Ooh. Whoa. It's got ice in it all the way to the top. Mm. Ooh. I mean, after a couple of seconds, you're fine, but like that initial, when it first go down, it's a lot. Anyway, so I gotta get up. Once I finish paying these bills, I gotta get up and I gotta wash my husband's uniforms for next week. Ooh, excuse me. I gotta wash his uniforms for next week. I gotta wash some towels. I got one or two things that I wasn't able to wash in time for the new year, but I did not have them in my house. I did not have them in my house. I had just like maybe about a pillowcase full of items that I wasn't able to wash before the ball dropped, because I had my daughter, her two kids, my son. They had to wash their things too, so I only have one washer and one dryer. So everybody had to wash their things before the ball dropped. And the messed up thing about it was everybody except for me. My daughter and my son both had to work. So they couldn't do anything until after they got off of work. That's what pushed us back. But you know what? That's their fault, because I told them a few days before to start getting their stuff cleaned. This way, the day of, they didn't have to do so much. And nobody listens. So they running around here rushing, trying to get everything done. So I wind up, I did my blankets, I did my sheets, I did majority of my clothes. It was just like I said, a little pillowcase, not even a full pillowcase of things that I had to wash. But because the things I had to wash was so little, I said, you know what? Let them, because they had a lot more stuff to do to get done. So I said, I'm gonna let them do what they need to do first, and then I could just wash the stuff. As long as nothing was being washed around the time the ball dropped, it could have been dried, as long as it ain't washed. So I said, as long as my stuff is clean, I don't care. They can just sit and wash, or I'll just put them in the dryer later on. But they need to get their stuff together. So I still got that stuff to wash. My husband's uniforms, a couple, maybe about 3 towels, and I think that's about it. And then I got to make dinner, because I was supposed to cook yesterday. I was supposed to make some chicken and noodles for me, but my husband don't eat chicken. The only chicken he will eat is from the Chinese restaurant. Even from the chicken place, if I get chicken from the chicken place or Popeyes, he won't eat the meat. He just eat the skin. He loves the skin off of fried chicken. But the Chinese restaurant, he eats all the chicken. I don't understand that. But I have to look in the deep freezer and see if I can find some shrimp. Because if I can find some shrimp, I know I had a few packs of shrimp. If I can find some shrimp, then I can make him some shrimp and noodles. So I know he'll like that. I don't think I was gonna make me some chicken and noodles, but my kids don't like chicken and noodles. My grandkids don't like chicken and noodles, so I'd be the only one eating it, and it don't make sense for me to make a big old pot of chicken and noodles, and I'm the only one gonna be eating it. And I know I'm not gonna want to eat it for 2 and 3 days, so it don't even make sense for me to make it. So what I'll do is I'll just make a small pot of uh, shrimp and noodles for my husband, and he can have that. And I'll just eat me one of, maybe I'll make me, because I have a small bowl, a small ready-made bowl of salad. So I just boil me 2 eggs, cut them up in my salad, and then I have some salad toppings to sprinkle on top with some almonds, some honey glazed almonds, and raisins. And I sprinkle that on the top, and I'll just eat that for dinner because I'm trying to lose some weight, y'all, because like I said before, I was 208 and I went up to 219. So, so I gained like 11 pounds. So I'm very upset about that. Very upset about that. But I'm trying to lose the weight by the time of my cousin's baby shower at the end of this month. I think her baby shower is the 24th. I know I could do it. I know I could do it. It ain't. I mean, just stop eating the junk food and stay away from this and the third, and stop eating the cookies because them oatmeal cookies, man, with the icing on it. I've been really doing those up. But if I stick to just like what I was doing before, because what I was doing before is I would eat once a day, and if I got hungry like around 8 o'clock, 9, I would just have a yogurt, and I would put a little honey in my yogurt, and I would eat that. But other than that, I was eating once a day. I wasn't trying to do a diet. It was just, I wasn't hungry, so I just would eat once a day, and that would keep me full all day long. And then if I got hungry later on, I would just get me a yogurt, and the yogurt I was eating was it's called Go Crunch or Yo Crunch. I think it's Yo Crunch. It's in the blue. It's like cookies and cream, and I would just put a little honey in it and mix it up, and I would eat that if I got hungry late at night. And then I would just drink water throughout the day. I wasn't drinking soda. I wasn't drinking juice. I was just drinking water. And I went down like that. Within like 2 weeks, I had lost within 2 weeks, I had lost like 20 pounds. And so I just got to go back to that, because I'm not trying to go back to where I was. I done had this gastric sleeve, and to go from 324 pounds down to 208 and to start going back up, it's like, why did I have the surgery if I was just going to start gaining the weight back? That makes no sense. That would defeat the whole purpose of me having the surgery in the first place. So I'm not going to do that. No, I am not. And y'all, my husband joined the gym so that me and him can both go to the gym. But we thought about it after he joined. I can only go when he goes. And he's not able to go like that, because once he get up in the morning, he goes to work. He don't get off of work until 11:45 at night. The gym is closed. So the only time he could go to the gym is on the weekends. So how is that helping me? So I'm in the house, I'm home from Monday to Friday, when I could be at the gym. So what we got to do is, not tomorrow, tomorrow's Friday, today's Thursday, Saturday, we got to go to the gym, because we can't do it online. We got to go to the gym and switch our names over to where the gym membership will be in my name. He's going to pay the gym membership, but it's going to be in my name. This way I can go daily if I want, and then he'll just come with me on the weekends. Because I don't just want to lose weight. I want to get toned up, as much as I can. I still want to have surgery on my arms. I want to get rid of this extra skin, loose skin on my arms. But I also want to be toned as much as I can be before I have the surgery. You know what I'm saying? I need to tone up my thighs. I need to tone up my buttocks. I need to tone my legs, and I want to be, I want to be toned up for the summer, you know. I don't know what's going to be going on during the summer. I know that me and my husband want to take at least 2 trips for the summer. I know his cousin is supposed to be getting married. He's not having a wedding. He's getting married, and then they're supposed to go to Aruba for their honeymoon, and he wanted to be a group thing. They don't want to just be them two. They think it'd be more fun if it's a bunch of us going, to celebrate their them getting married. So, everybody thought that was a good idea. And he was like, we're going to be alone for the rest of our life together in our house. He said, I want to have fun. I want to enjoy it. I want everybody to be there. So they're going to just go to the Justice of Peace. And then we're all supposed to, go to Aruba and, for a week and then come back. So I think that's a good thing. I just hope they don't change their mind about how they want to do it. I know for a fact they don't want to do a wedding. But I'm just saying, I hope that they don't change their mind about going to Aruba or, the whole group thing. You know what I'm saying? They might decide that they want it to be just them two. But I'm hoping not, because I think that would be really, really nice. And they, and I want to know ahead of time, because this way, if they decide that they just want it to be them two, then me and my husband can make other plans. I don't want to wait till the last minute, So I have to know. Plus, we have to plan it around my husband's vacation time, so that'd be that. But anyway, I gotta finish doing this, get up, do the laundry, start my husband's dinner, and then, I don't know, I was thinking about taking down the tree, because the tree is still up, but my husband told me to wait until Saturday, because he doesn't want me taking the tree down at all because of my shoulders. He don't want me reaching, lifting, carrying anything. So he told me to wait till Saturday, and he'll take the tree down. So, because I'm tired of looking at it, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know. I don't know when this happened, because usually when I was little, we used to keep the tree up until the end of January. But I think as I got older, it's like, once New Year's is over, I think like after, like 4 days after New Year come in, I'll be ready to take the tree down. Because I'll be like, all right, it's over, everything's done. We 4 days in. It's time to take the tree down. It's like, my mother would keep the tree up a whole year. The whole year. And then it was like, Christmas was like 2-3 months away, so then it was like, it didn't make sense to take it down, and we about to go into Christmas again. And I used to be like, why, why? And she said the tree was just so pretty. She just hated taking it down, because it was just so pretty to her, and she just didn't want to interrupt it. I mean, hey, it was her house, her tree, so if she wanted to keep it up, that was on her. But if people used to come to our house, like, family members or my mother, my father's friends, they used to come to the house, and the tree standing up in the middle. It's like July and August, and the tree sitting and she would turn it on at night. But I don't know, maybe that's why I'll be ready to take it down, because growing up, we used to have it up for a whole year. But anyway, y'all, I'm just rambling on. But I'm gonna go and do what I need to do, get this done. I don't know what I'm gonna do after I finish cooking, but I don't want to I don't want to spend all day sitting here doing nothing, because if I keep talking to y'all, I'm never gonna get up to do it. So I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this now. And I'm going to go. Plus, I have to call my husband back, because it's something he said he need me to do for him. before he start work. And I'm not gonna be. And once he start work, I'm not gonna be able to call him. And it's 1:27. He starts work at 2 o'clock. Um, yeah, it takes him like an hour to get to work. So he has to leave. He has to get up early, eat, get dressed, do what he needs to do, and then drive to work, and then, you know. So I gotta call him before he has to start work so he can tell me what he need me to do, and then I can get my day started. All right, y'all. So anyway, y'all, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, and hype this video. Share me out with your family and friends. And until I see y'all again, till I speak to y'all again, be blessed, stay blessed, y'all. Peace.